Hi, brothers and sisters. So it's 12:33 at night, and I just woke up out of a dream. I just wanted to get it out before I forgot anything. So I closed my eyes and I immediately fell into a dream. And excuse me. There was a manufactured home, and there were some steps. Okay, this is what happened. So I was walking up the steps into this manufactured home, and as soon as I got in the doorway, on the way up into the steps, I said out loud, "When I get in here, I just know it's not going to be good." That's what I said. Something like that. Or as soon as I get in here, I know it's not going to be good. And so when I walked through the door, I was in the kitchen. And I turned left and I took a couple steps and I looked up, kind of like acknowledging the house. And I said, "Where did you get this house?" And a girl said, "Iceland." I go, "Iceland?" And I took and I looked over, because through the kitchen, you could see the living room was open up from the kitchen to the living room. And there was this girl sitting there in a chair. I think she had a dog. And she had her hair French braided to the side, and she had her legs drawn up, and she was sitting in this chair, and her head was hanging. And her head was down, and she was kind of glancing over my way, but not directly, and looking down. And I could see that her eyes were black. And, with just like this blank stare on her face. And I took a few more steps towards her after she said Iceland, and I observed all this about her. And I kind of backed off. I slowed down away from her, because I started feeling this dreadful, terrible feeling of just dread and evil. And she never looked at me. And there was a dog laying there too, I think. It was like a white or creamy colored dog, a light colored dog. But mostly I was just drawn to her eyes. They were just black, with like this blank stare looking sideways down at the floor. And as soon as I focused on her eyes and I kind of realized my surroundings and the feeling I was getting, which was devastation and evilness and depression and oppression and just like a sick feeling, I heard 2 knocks. And as I was hearing these knocks, I'd already started to wake up out of my dream. And I'd already started to wake up out of my dream. And I know the knocks are like warning knocks. So I'm not sure what to make of this dream, you guys. So when I first came in, I said, I know as soon as I get in here, it's not going to be good. Or it's all going to be bad or something like that. And then I said, "Where did you get this house?" And the girl said, "Iceland." And I was like, "Iceland?" And then I realized that something was wrong with her And I know the name of this girl. Her name's Bonnie. So, I looked up the name Bonnie. It means pretty, attractive, good. Latin, derived from the Latin word bonus, meaning good. Pet form of bonita. Endearment towards a loved one. It means pretty, attractive, good, or dragon. Which is kind of weird. Dragon. And then here's a little cultural bit on it. The Bon Festival in Japan. And then Bonnie is the main character in the Scottish folk song Bonnie Lies Over the Ocean. It was covered by the Beatles a year after their formation in 1961. And the album was called My Bonnie. I remember that song that the Lord gave me that was prophetic, and after I heard Rosh Hashanah, it was by Dream Academy, Life in a Northern Town. And in that song, there is where he sings, he said, when JFK was killed, and it talks about the Beatles, the year JFK was killed, and the Beatles, or something like that. So this kind of blew me away. And then Hurricane Bonnie, Tropical Storm Bonnie. Okay, so, and then I looked up Iceland. Iceland contains glaciers, snowfields, lava beds, volcanoes, hot springs. It's part of Europe. So, I don't know. I'm not too sure. There was another definition too. Oh, it means woman of the sea or something like that. I can't. There's actually a meaning about a woman across the sea or something like that. I can't find it anymore, you guys, but anyway, I just wanted to share this dream, and I'm probably going to go back to bed. Alright, if you guys have any ideas, feel free.